In this video, I'm going to show you how to make an Instagram login page. So let's begin. So I have taken the index.html and start.css file, and I have taken the relevant colors as well. So let me start with adding the boilerplate. I'm going to change the title of this document to Instagram, and I'm going to link the CSS with it. Now first I'm going to open up it in live server, and I'm going to keep it side by side. So let me first write down the skeleton of our login page. So we are going to take the section, and we are going to section. The class is going to be login section. In this, we are going to add a login area, and in this login area we are going to take logo, and we are going to take a container named logo container, and we are going to add an image. The image is going to be Instagram logo. Okay, and then we are going to take an input container, and we are going to put some input tags. Type is going to be text. The class is going to be identity, and the placeholder is going to be phone number, username, and or email. You are going to take another input tag. Text type is going to be password, and then placeholder is going to be password. Okay, now we are going to add a button. Class is going to be button, and inside this button we are going to write login. Okay, we have the login area. Now we are going to take another area. We are going to take another div. It is going to be called or container. Inside this we are going to add lines, and inside that we are going to add or section and write or here. Now we are going to take another div, and it is going to we want sign up. Facebook login container. And then we are going to take a logo. So for this logo we are going to add font awesome, but we need to connect it first. So we are going to look for the font awesome CDN, copy this and put it on top of our style.css. Now we are going to take search font awesome, go here, search icon, and we are going to search Facebook. You are going to take this logo. You are going to take this logo and put it here, and then we are going to take an span, name it login with Facebook. Okay, now we are going to take another div, and it is going to be called forgot password, and inside that we are going to add an anchor tag and write and now we are going to take another div, and it is going to be called sign up container. And we are inside that we are going to give an span, don't have an account, and we are going to give an anchor tag, and here we are going to put sign up. Okay, these two we are going to put them inside in this div. Okay, now we are going to add the App Store. In the App Store we are going to write get the app and then add 2 images. Google Play, and another one is going to be Microsoft. So now we have the skeleton of what our login form is going to look like. Now let's start with the styling. Okay, now let's style this form, and I have already taken I have noted down the colors that I'm going to use, so, and I have kept the margin and padding 0. So the first thing first, I'm going to make these images smaller, so I'm going to make them small. Let's see where they are first. It's in the logo container img, and I'm going to give it a width of 175 pixel, and I'm going to give it a height of 51 pixel. Okay, now I'm going to make the bottom images also smaller, so I'm going to write take the store container app store img and give it the height of 40 pixel. Okay, now we can work on the rest of the form. So the first thing first, I'm going to see I'm going to fix the height. The height is going to be 100 VH. Display is going to be flex, and I'm going to align these items in the center. So I'm going to write align item center, and I'm going to take them to the middle. So I'm going to write justify content center. Okay, now let's work on the login section. First, give it I have to give them the flex direct login section. Login section. They are going to be I'm going to fix width for them, that is going to be 350 pixel. Then I'm going to give them display flex, but I want them horizontally, so I'm going to give the flex direction to column. Okay, now I want to differentiate between the login area, so I'm going to give them a border. And where is my login area? The login area, copied it. I'll give them a border of 1 pixel solid. I'm going to give them gray color. Okay. Okay, looks nice. Now I'm going to give them the border. I don't want the edges to be pointy, so I'm going to give border radius is going to be 2 pixel. Now it looks slightly better. Now the logo container, I want logo container. I want the images to be on the center, so I'm going to write text align, and it is going to be center. And then I'm going to give it a padding of top and bottom 30 pixel, left and right 0. Now I'm going to work on this input. So let's select the input container. The display is going to be flex, and I don't want them side by side, I want them on top of each other, so it is going to be the flex direction is going to be column. So now they are horizontally aligned. And now I'm going to work on these inputs. So I'm going to select the input tag and give them a padding of 10 pixel. Okay, and I want some space between these two inputs, so I'm going to give them margin. Top and bottom is going to be 5 pixel, left and right is going to be 20 pixel. Okay, and I'm give them a slight bit of border. Border is going to be 1 pixel solid gray. Okay, and background color, I have already selected a background color. Background color is going to be this one. Okay, now it looks nice. So now let's work on the button, login button. Where is it? I'm going to select the button class. I'm going to give it width of 89%. Okay. I'm going to give it display block. Then I'm going to give it a padding, top and bottom 10 pixel, left and right I'm going to give it also 10 pixel. Then I'm going to give it a margin, top and bottom is going to be 5 pixel, left and right is going to be 20 pixel. Okay. Now I'm going to give it a background color. Background color, I have already selected the background color is going to be this color. And I want to see the login written there, so the text color is going to be white. Okay. There is a black border around this button. I don't want it, so I'm going to give border none. I'm going to select the border radius of 3 pixel. Okay. And the font weight is going to be 700. I want it to be somewhat bold. Or let's keep 900. No, 700 was better. So 700. And then I'm going to select the cursor to be pointer, and the OR is just touching it, so I'm going to give it a margin bottom of 20 pixel. Okay. Now let's work with the OR section. Now if you go to the Instagram login page, you will see that there are horizontal lines in front of the OR is between two horizontal lines. So now we are going to create the horizontal lines here. So to do that, we are going to select, let's see, the OR container. OR container, we are going to give it a margin auto. Then we are going to give text align center, and we are going to give padding top and bottom 0, left and right 20 pixel. Now I'm going to work on the lines. Lines, the width is going to be 100% of the space that we have available. Height is going to be 45 pixel, and the position is going to be relative because we are going to use position absolute. Now lines pseudo class after, and then lines pseudo class before. When we use the pseudo class, we are going to use the content to be empty content. Position, we are going to select position, we are going to select absolute. and then we are going to give margin auto. We are going to give height, the line that we want to see. We want to see the height of the line is going to be 2 pixel, and then background the color of the line is going to be this one. Let me select the RGB. This one, and we are going to select the width 45% and top 45%. Now we are going to give them the position. Lines after left is going to be 0, and lines before, this is not going to be line art, this is going to be lines. This is why I was telling, why am I not seeing them? Lines. Now we can somewhat see them. Lines. Oh God. Control C, Control V, lines. Okay. Lines before is going to be right 0. Okay. Now let's work on the OR section because we want it to be in the middle. So OR section, you are going to give it a height of 45 pixel, width of 40 pixel, and if I give line height of the width, line height, see, when you give the line height and the width are the same, then it comes to the middle. I'm going to give it left 0, right 0, top 0, and bottom 0. Then margin, I'm going to set it to auto. See, it's now in the middle, and I'm going to, okay, it looks nice. Now let's work on the login container, login with Facebook login container. I'm going to put it in the center, text align is going to be center, and I'm going to give it some padding, 10 pixel top and bottom, left and right 20 pixel. Now let's work on the logo. The logo is going to be, I'm going to give it a color, as this is font of some font. It works as text, so I can give it a color, and I'm going to increase the size of it. Font size is going to be, let's say 20 pixel. Okay. Now span Facebook container. Let's work with this Facebook container. Now I'm going to give this font size is going to be 20 pixel. 20 pixel is too much. 15 pixel. Now it looks nice. Okay. Now let's work with the forgot password section. The forgot password, Control C, Control V, forgot password. I'm going to give it a text decoration. No, text, I want it in the center, so text align is going to be center. Then font size is going to be 13 pixel, and then I'm going to give it some padding 10 pixel, top and bottom, and 0. Okay, now it's an anchor tag, so I'm going to work with the anchor. I don't want any text decoration, none, and I don't want it to be blue color, so color is going to choose black. Okay, now it looks nice. Now don't have an account, sign up. I'm going to work with the sign up, so let's go to the sign up container. Sign up container. Sign up container, I'm going to give it a border so I can differentiate 1 pixel, solid, gray, and then I'm going to give it a border radius of 2 pixel. I'm going to give it margin of 30 pixel and 0. I'm going to give the padding 30 pixel. Okay, now it looks nice, and the text align is going to be center. Okay, now I'm going to remove the anchor tag. Anchor tag is styling. Sign up container, a text decoration is going to be none. Color is going to be, I have chosen the color, this color. And the font weight is going to be 900. Okay, and then we are going to style the App Store section. App Store, text align is going to be center, and the P, so App Store P, padding is going to be 0, 0, 30 pixel 0, because I want the padding in the bottom. And I think we are done. We are done with styling. So this is the final version of it. So this is how you can code Instagram login with only HTML and CSS.